I've now spent 5 episodes in this hardcore world, and my base still looks like this. It looks nice from close up, but the further away you get, the more you can see it's looking a little rough. So in this episode, we're gonna fix that. One thing I did off camera was some resource collecting. So we got lots of spruce, lots of dirt, lots of stone, and lots of dark oak. And I really want to start with this really sharp cliff edge. It doesn't look good. I definitely need to fill it in. I want to have a path that kind of winds down here and will connect to a bridge that goes over to this side. Along with the cliff just being kind of a straight drop, I think we need to frame out the wheat field itself. So I'm going to build a fence around it. And in order to do that, I need some azalea. So we're going to fill this sugar box with some azalea leaves and some oak, I guess. Using the Silk Touch hoe. I think that should be good. Now to fill in this cliffside, I have a lot of extra dirt saved up so I can fill it in. However, I started to realize that I actually need to get the outline in place first and then fill in afterwards, so I'm not just blindly putting dirt everywhere. I now have the outline done, and now I just have to spruce it up. And I'm going to use a good variety of trapdoors, stairs, fences, leaves, you name it. I think I'll put some buttons on there too, just for some flair. The concept for this wall is kind of block vomit. Just figured throw down a bunch of blocks that look good together in a weird pattern, and it will look somewhat decent, so you'll see it look a little rough to getting a little better. Like it's starting to come together now pretty nice. The next thing I want to do is I took out the wheat field on this portion and I want to extend the stable in a sense. I want to make a pasture that goes up this hill and leads to another barn on top of the hill, but it looks kind of awkward, so I'm just kind of playing around and see what works. I think I like what we cooked up here. Made a little gate. Figured that would be good. And then I'm gonna flatten this hill some more, and then at the top I'm gonna make a barn and windmill connected, kind of like this guy right here. So let's do that. While terraforming this hill, I had to keep in mind how much space I needed for the barn and windmill, and how I wanted the hill to kind of gradually incline, and I think I came up with something that I liked. I'll eventually end up fencing in this area. It's going to be pasture where I have some horses free roaming, put some tall grass, some flowers, and decorate it. Should be really cute. I'm standing on some scaffolding, looking at everything from a bird's eye view, and before I build the windmill and barn on this side, I think I want to finish framing out this section. I want to put more garden boxes that go up the hill, so I think I'm going to work on doing that, and then the path will go through it. Now I have a general outline that I think I'm happy with, so let's fill this in. After I framed out and outlined these garden boxes, I quickly realized that I wanted to add more because they looked really good, and I also quickly realized that I wasn't going to fill the full thing with dirt. I put light and lanterns underneath, and I just did one layer of grass. There's no need to waste extra dirt and extra time. See, it's already starting to look so good. And I'm curious, do you guys currently have single player worlds that you're working on? And if so, what projects are you currently working on? I'd love to know, so let me know. After I finish the second one, you'll see me filling in the third garden box, And I love how they're all at staggered heights. I think they look really good, and I'm glad I decided to add another one. There's a fourth one on the end on the right side as well, but you can't see that yet. By the way, if you're ever curious how I mend my tools, villager trading is the best way early game to get XP. It's crazy how much you get for trading with villagers. Like, look at that. That is crazy. And I haven't even cured them yet, so they still take 4 iron for 1 emerald. And I can get that down if I cure them to 1 for 1, and that's just even more insane. Now that I'm fully mended up, we can talk about this area. I've been terraforming because I didn't really like the way it looked with that big arch. Still felt awkward, so I took it out, pushed the fence out, put more of the wheat field back, and I'm gonna go with this. I like this. This is gonna be the pasture still, and then the barn and windmill will still be up here, but I think I just like the way that this looks in regards to the wheat field and the current windmill. I like it. So I think we can start putting that barn in, can't we? These are the main blocks I'll be using. Basically the same as this one. Okay, wow. So I've been building for a very long time now, and we've got the basic outline. I still need to do all the detailing, but I need a change in pace. So we're gonna work on a little side project. In the barn, I actually want to make a wool farm. And so far, I have most of the dye I need. the dye that I have remaining is I need light blue, and then I need lime, green, and cyan, which I don't have any cactus, and I have not ran into a desert in this world yet. So we're gonna go look for one so we can finish making our dye, and then we can set up the wool farm. Okay, we finally found a desert. I anticipated it was gonna be pretty far out from the base, that's why I have all those rockets in my inventory, but this isn't bad. It's like 3,000 blocks away. And we even found a mangrove swamp, which is really cool since I don't have any saplings for mangrove, so we can bring some home. But let's grab some cactus. A little bit of this guy, a little bit of that guy, this guy, that guy. And gathering a decent amount of these propagules or saplings. 7. Okay, 8 should be good. I've been flying around and exploring the desert. I've stopped by a couple villages, nothing too exciting. But I did spot this desert temple, so let's give it a look. Oh, pillager outpost. Cool. Saddle. Golden apple's pretty good. Fire protection. Oh, I need gold. Why am I taking iron? I don't need sharpness. Not bad. Ugh. Very poor loot. It's okay, I'll take the horse armor. Alright, let's get out of here. Is this not the coolest village generation you've ever seen? What is happening here? What is happening here? This is so cool. Alright, now arriving home with the green dye. Now we can make the light blue dye. We can make cyan, and we can make lime. Perfect. Now, if you need a refresher how a wool farm works, this is the simplest design. Here's what it looks like. Dispenser, observer underneath here with a collection chamber down there. Here's how you make it. Here's the area for the sheep to stand right here. You'll dig once. You'll put the observer right there. And you can check to make sure it's looking just like that. There we go. Dispenser. You'll load up the dispenser with some shears. You can top off the glass. 1 redstone to activate the mechanism. Now we'll dig down 4 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we'll dig out 3, so we're underneath the sheep. You can see right here, or right underneath it. Place that back. Okay. Now what we want to do is place our chest. Double chest, just like that. Oops. Just like that. Place a hopper. We can remove those 2. Hop up here. Place that. Okay. Now every time the grass grows back and the sheep's wool is sheared, it will be collected in here and you can gather it. And now we can just climb out of here. And voila. And we can even do a test run and see how this works. And there you go, that's how that works. Now we'll check to make sure it collected it. And there we go. I wanted to be a little more creative, so I got colored glass. And all my items are prepared so I can get to work. I plotted out all the places for them, and now I just gotta fill it in. I'll put the sheep in last. Just finished placing my last observer and dispenser and redstone, and now let's grab the glass. Just finished the collection system. Now it's time to bring the sheep in here. Yes, yes. Come now, sheep. It's actually working out more smooth than I thought it would. It's been so long since I've seen him, and he's here terrorizing my wheat field. But he has something that I want, so let's go get some of my favorite flour. Man, you can only do 8 at a time. I don't know what I expected, but thank you. Okay, first guy in. And the last sheep. Boom, all done. I updated the collection room and made it all nice and pretty, and I love the way it looks. And the sheep farm's already large at work. Not too bad. Okay, I can't be the only one that thinks it's really annoying that in Java Edition, the sheep are not their actual dyed color when they're sheared. Like, you would never know they're dyed. It's just so annoying, and it messes up all the color coordination. Why have they not fixed this in Java? I'm pretty sure this is a thing in Bedrock. Like, right? We'd never know that they were cyan. Okay, I was so determined to figure this out that I literally grabbed my iPad, made a Bedrock world, and spawned some sheep and sheared them. And yes, this is what they look like! Like, what? Why doesn't Java do this? Oh, that bothers me! Okay, but anyways, I finished the sheep farm. Still not quite in the mood to do decorating. Just seems like quite the hassle right now to go all the way up there. So, we're gonna continue on the farms. And I want to make sugarcane farm and bamboo farm in here. So let's do that. Yes, it's looking kind of rough. Bam. Sugarcane and bamboo farm done. Now, I'm not going to bore you with the details on how I made this farm, but I think I will show you my collection system and how it works, because I think that might be useful information for you. If you're not already aware, a hopper cannot collect items through a solid block like this. For example, if I were to throw the watermelon up here, the hopper can't collect it, thus nothing in the chest. So the way around this is, gotta go down one more, place a hopper, place a rail, and then place a hopper minecart. Now it will collect the watermelon. Just like that. Now, with that baseline knowledge, here's what we're going to do. We're going to dig down here. 2 blocks, put chest right there, and a hopper going into it. Then, depending how long you want your railway to be, we'll put all hoppers into that one going into the chest. Just like that. See? All of them connected. Now, we're going to put one powered rail on this side, and another power rail on this side, and connect them. And disclaimer, there does need to be a solid block right here. And one more right here. We'll power both these rails just like that, and then we'll send our minecart along. This way, any solid block up here will have the items collected from it. So for example, we'll throw some dirt up here. Boom. And into the chest it is. Just figured that'd be handy, just so you don't have to mess with any redstone comparators or repeaters, because I find that really annoying. You do need a lot of iron, but I have an iron farm, so not a big deal. Just figured this is worthwhile to know. Now, you may notice all this glowstone, and maybe it's not the most aesthetic thing, but it helps the bamboo and the sugarcane grow really fast, so pretty essential. And you may notice that the bamboo is getting stuck up there, but that really isn't a big deal because this farm is still pretty efficient on its own. I don't need that much bamboo, and it's just easier than making individual collection systems for each of the roads. You know what I mean? Now, I have been doing a little bit of decorating, just a little bit. Finished fencing in this area for the pasture. extended this barn just a little bit, but I want to finish making 2 custom trees back here and then filling in all these garden boxes and then also finishing the details to this windmill and barn. So let's get to work on that. I've finished the garden boxes, finished planting all of them. Very happy with it. Made pathways going through them. Also filled the pasture with tall grass and finished my custom trees and decorating. Also happy with it. But there is one final thing I need to do. I need more horses. And even more horses. Haha, yes. There's so many of them. Last thing I need is this gate right here. And then we can let them all go. Yay! Look at all the horses. Yes! I'm now very carried away and I want even more horses. But here's the thing. You can only breed tamed horses. So let's tame our horses. Thank you. The saddles are so I can keep track of them. Let's make a little baby. Little baby horse. Oh my goodness, it's so cute. Okay, we have to go get more saddles. Let's tame this guy. What a beauty. Boom. Who else? Who else? What about you, mister? Hiding in the corner. There we go. Yay! Okay. Follow me, follow me, follow me. Follow me, follow me. Baby horse! Oh, so cute! Okay, tamed this guy. And then I tamed this guy. Little baby horse! Oh, they're so cute. And the way the little baby horses follow their mommies are so cute. Okay, one more. This guy and this guy. Oh, he's so cute. Okay, I'm happy now. Well, yeah, that's the story of how I took my base from looking like this to this. Very nice. Still a lot of work to be done. I definitely have a lot more detailing and more features that I'd like to put in the future, but I think for now, I am happy with this. Yeah, like definitely don't peek at those dirt walls. I've been building for a very long time, and I'm pretty tired, so let's wrap it up here. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Imagine subscribing.